Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host Brody has the first part of the game off as he is recovering from the Patriots' victory. Patriots won in the last 30 seconds of the game on a great drive initiated by Tom Brady. But anyway, I'm going to be playing a game today, again from Week 1 of the 2007 season between Philadelphia and Green Bay, featuring Inside Blitz football. Last weekend we played a great game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cleveland Browns. So if you haven't checked that out yet on our channel, check that out. So without further ado, let's get this game underway. So Green Bay has won the toss and will receive. Alright, so David Akers is back to kick it off for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's going to be a 58-yard kick. And the coverage is going to be poor, as evidenced by the 5 here, greater than the 3. And Corin Robinson will return it for Green Bay. And it's going to be a huge 53-yard kickoff return. So Green Bay is set up shop at their in Philadelphia territory. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 35-yard line. Green Bay set up in great position. Them and Brett Favre. So, all right. So 10 seconds off the clock here. So, all right. So Brett Favre go drop back for a short pass. And it's going to be a Takeo Spikes on the defensive key for the Eagles. And the pass is incomplete. So that'll be 2nd and 10. And now Favre is back for a long pass. Lito Shepard on the key for Philadelphia. And it looks like he will make the play, and this will be incomplete also. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10. And they go back to the short pass. And that will be complete to James Jones. But only for 3 yards. To bring up 4th and 7 at the 32. Let's see. 4th and 7 to 32. I think Green Bay will go for the field goal here. It's going to be a 49-yard field goal attempt by Crosby. And it will be good. This one would have been good from 59 yards. So 49. So 49-yard field goal by Mason Crosby puts the Packers up 3-0. All right. So Green Bay will kick it off. And let's see, this time it's going to be, again, poor coverage by Green Bay. And this one's going to go for, this time poor coverage like it was for Philadelphia for Green Bay. And it's going to be a huge 67-yard kick, though, to the 3-yard line. Let's see where it's going to go, though, on the poor coverage. It's only going to go for 17 yards, though. So Green Bay will open up, and Philadelphia will open up on their own 20, down by 3. So 1st and 10 at their own 20. All right, Donovan McNabb under center for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's going to attempt a pass. Short pass to Hank Baskett. And looks like this will be complete, but for only a yard. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. It's going to be a running play to Westbrook, a sweep right. And that would be successful as Shane Andrews is the offensive key, so that's less than his number, so that would be a 4-yard gain. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Short pass now. Philadelphia, Green Bay in the nickel. And that pass will be complete to Westbrook for an 8-yard gain. So that'll be a Eagle first down. At their own 33-yard line. So that'll be a medium pass by McNabb. Tari Bigby on the coverage. And he will not be able to get to it. Possible penalty on the play, so it looks like it's going to be a completed pass to Avant. 14-yard gain, but could be a possible flag. And it's going to be on the defense, so let's see here. That was a 14-yard gain. Let's see what the penalty is. 34, which is going to be defensive pass interference. So let's see here. Question is, where is the penalty at? Well, I'm going to say because it was a completed pass, I'm going to decline the penalty and go with the first down. Actually, let's just accept it, see what happens here. It doesn't say exactly where it's at. 34. Yeah, we'll accept it anyway. It'll be a first down. Yeah, okay, at the 47. So I think that's just about the same. Alright, so that'll be a first down. Only 10 seconds go off the clock there. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 40 at the Green Bay 47. So Philadelphia in Green Bay territory. Nick Collins is the defensive key, and it's going to be an inside left run by Westbrook. And that will be covered by Collins. And for only a 3-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line. So McNabb back to pass. 2nd and 7. Al Harris is the defensive key. And he will make the stop. And complete. The pass will be incomplete. 3rd and 7. So it's going to be a quick pass by McNabb. Nick Barnett on the coverage. And that pass will be incomplete. Possible penalty here on the defense. See what happens here. Nope. No penalty on the play, so it's going to be 4th and 7. So Philadelphia will have to punt. so we're going to punt. Yes. So Saverio Rocca will be back to punt for Philadelphia. And it will be a touchback. So, alright, so it'll be 1st and 10 Green Bay after the punt by Philadelphia at their own 20. Up 3-0. Alright, so it'll be Ryan Grant on the sweep left. And Philadelphia, Brown and Dawkins are unable to get to him, so it's going to be a 3-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Sweep left by Grant. Dawkins and Shepard on the coverage again. And that would be a short gain.
Here's a big opening.
For 18 yards. Definitely more than a short gain. So it's going to be 18 yards and a 1st down for Grant and the Packers.
First down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Green Bay at the 41. And it'll be a short pass by Favre. Brown on the coverage. And it's going to be an interception thrown by Favre. So Sheldon Brown, 7 yards downfield, makes an interception. Stopped immediately. Philadelphia is in business in Green Bay territory. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 48-yard line after the interception by Brown. So McNabb back to pass. Nick Barnett on the coverage. And it's going to be complete to Westbrook. And that is going to be a medium gain.
He makes the catch, dances his way, and now he's got room to run.
See how far he's going to go now. Looks like it's going to be for 17 yards. So completion to Westbrook for 17. And another Eagle 1st down. So Philadelphia on the move after the interception. And Don McNabb on the short pass. It's going to be complete to Westbrook again. And this is going to be a medium gain.
He makes the catch, dances his way, and now he's got room to run.
And it's going to be a possible long gain here as he continues to break some tackles.
Has room. He gets behind the defense, turns on the Jets.
And it's going to be a long gain for 51 yards and a touchdown. So Westbrook goes all the way on the pass by McNabb. Go for the 1 point. My screen is actually bigger than the actual recording screen, so it tends to show up to the left of the screen, so that's why I have to move it over. And the extra point by Akers is going to be good. And Green Bay takes the lead. Philadelphia takes the lead 7-3 after the interception. So it leads to points for the Eagles. Alright, so Akers back for the kickoff. Coverage looks like it's going to be good this time by Philadelphia. It's going to be a 57-yard kick to the 13-yard line. And it's going to be a nice return, though. Nice return of 24 yards. So Green Bay will have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. And that's where we'll set up shop. Down by 4 now. So it's going to be an inside left run to Ryan Grant. And Spitz is unable to get the block down for the Packers, so it's just going to be a short 2-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Packers. Favre with the quick pass. And it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Hall. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Medium pass now for the Packers. Sheldon Brown on the coverage again for Philadelphia. And this is going to be complete to Driver. And it's going to be a 1st down. It says a completion for 12 yards. So 1st down for Green Bay at the Philadelphia 49. And it's going to be a run for Favre. He's going to scramble as his receivers are well covered. Dawkins is going to make the stop for no gain. So 2nd and 10 for the Packers. And now Favre is going to be back for a long pass. Dawkins again on the coverage. And it looks like he's going to break this one up. Ooh, possible interception now. No, it's going to be incomplete though. Dawkins cannot come down with it, but he did break it up. So that'll make it 3rd and 10 for the Packers. 7 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Packers down by 4. There we go. Alright, so Favre with the short pass underneath. Pass will be complete to Lee, but for only 2 yards. Ooh, possible fumble on the play. Nope, no fumble. So that'll bring up 4th and 8 for the Packers at the Philadelphia 47, so they will punt. So Joe Ryan back to punt for the Packers. And that is going to be a touchback. And, oh, possible penalty on the play, though. Nope, just a touchback, and there is no penalty. They pick up the flag. So Philadelphia will take over at their own 20-yard line. With the score, the Eagles 7 and the Packers 3. And so Philadelphia will begin with a long pass attempt here. Bigby on the coverage for Green Bay. And he will be there to break it up. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be a quick pass now by McNabb. Nick Barnett on the coverage for Green Bay. But it looks like he's going to get beaten here. It's going to be another completion to Westbrook. And it'll be complete for 6 yards. So that'll bring up 3rd and 4 at their own 26-yard line. Short pass now by McNabb. Nick Barnett in the coverage for the Packers. And this would be a completion to the tight end Smith. And that'll be a gain of 4 yards. Possible penalty on the play, though. And so it's going to be a penalty on the offense. So it's going to be a face mask penalty on Philadelphia. Green Bay will accept that penalty. Say what? Okay. Is that right? Let's see here. What happened there? 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line. Okay, that must have been after the punt there. Okay. That wasn't a punt, though. See. Complete for 4 yards. We have a flag on the play. Face mask on Philadelphia. Penalty is accepted by Green Bay. 1st down. 1st and 10. It's on Philadelphia, and they're the offense. I don't get that. (2007) Philadelphia. The penalty is accepted by Green Bay. Face mask on Philadelphia, yeah. So that should back them up. Not sure exactly what happened there. Okay. Oh, here we go. No, 1st and 10 on their own 17. I don't get that. All right. So 1-1. So that will be inside right run by Buckhalter. Coverage by Pickett. It seems like they should have been back further than that. After the penalty. And it's going to be a no gain. Pickett with the stop. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for McNabb and the Eagles. McNabb with the medium pass now. And it's going to be incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 now. So now McNabb's going to go for the long pass. Green Bay in the dime defense. Bigby on strong safety on the coverage. And that's going to be complete to Brent Seelick, the tight end. And that will be enough for a 1st down and more. And it's going to be complete to Seelick for 26 yards. And Philadelphia 1st down. So they have 1st and 10 in their own 43-yard line. .5:10 remaining in the 1st quarter. Actually, 4:30 remaining in the 1st quarter. Westbrook with the run on 1st down, inside left. And Barnett on the coverage, and he'll be held to no gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Carl Buckhalter on the sweep right. And that's going to be defended by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 4. So that'll make it 3rd and 6 on their own 47-yard line. And it's going to be another run by Westbrook this time. And Jamal Jackson blocking for the Eagles. 2, 4. And that is going to be a short gain. Of just 3 yards. And possible penalty on the play, though. We got 4th and 3. I guess no penalty on the play. So 4th and 3 now at midfield. So Philadelphia will be forced to punt. Alright. Alright, I don't know what's going on now. Oh. So 4th and 3. And yeah. There we go. Got to do the clock. Forgot to move the clock. Alright, so 4th down and 3 at the midfield. So Philadelphia will punt. Roca back to punt for the Eagles. And it's going to be he's going to kick it to the 20. And no return. So that's where Green Bay will set up shop at their own 20-yard line with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Down by 4. Alright, so Favre back to pass. It's going to be a quick pass. Omar Gaithier on the coverage for the Eagles. And he will force an incompletion there. So 2nd and 10 for Green Bay. Quick pass again by Favre. And that's going to be complete to Fernand Morency for 6 yards. So that'll be 3rd and 4. Their own 26-yard line. Medium pass now for Favre. Lito Shepard on the coverage for Philadelphia. And that's going to be complete to Ravel Martin. Possible flag on the play. It's going to be a 16-yard gain and a first down, barring the penalty. And it's going to be a penalty on the defense. So it's going to be a 51 incidental face mask. So we'll accept that. So it'll be tacked on. They got tacked on, didn't it? I think so. Alright, so that'll make it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Minute 30 left in the quarter. Should make that a minute 20 after the penalty. So Brandon Jackson on the sweep right. 1st and 10. It's going to be Chris Gokong on the coverage for the Eagles.
Here's a big opening.
And it's going to be a short gain of 14 yards. So that'll make it 1st and 10 at the Eagle at the the Eagle 39-yard line. Another run by the Green Bay, this time Jackson. Clifton blocking. And it's going to be a 4-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 6 at the Eagle 35-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. The Philadelphia Eagles 7, the Green Bay 3, but with Green Bay driving. So 2nd and 6. Win with the carry inside right. Curse and Gokong on the coverage. And he has nowhere to go. She stopped for no gain. So it'll bring up 3rd down. Far back with a medium pass. Dawkins on the coverage. And that'll be a completion for 19 yards. Packer 1st down. So 1st and 10 at the Eagles 16-yard line. They're in the red zone now. Ryan Grant on the carry, inside left. Quentin McKell on the coverage for the Eagles. And he will make a stop after only 1 yard. So that'll make it 2nd and 9. Another run for the Packers. Morency with the carry, inside left. Spitz with the blocking for the Packers. And that will be he's caught in the backfield for a loss of 2. So 3rd and 11 now. And the Packers are going to keep it on the ground, surprisingly. Oh, maybe not. I got to advance the clock here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now they're going to pass it. 3rd and 11. Eagles in the dime defense. And it's going to be a completion to Lee for 10 yards, which is going to leave them just shy of the 1st down. So they'll bring up a 4th and 1 at the 7-yard line. Let's see. 4th and 1. I think we're going to go for it. The Packers are going to go for it. So go for it. Stay aggressive. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be Ryan Grant on the run. Philadelphia in the short defense. Goal line defense. And it's going to be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. So the Packers gamble and go for it and get the 1st down. So 1st and goal at the 5 now. Far back with a quick pass. And it's going to be a loss of 1. So Grant, the running back, is caught behind the line for a loss of 1. So 2nd and goal now. And another short pass by Favre. And that'll be an incomplete pass. So 3rd and goal. Another short pass by Favre. McNabb in the coverage for the Eagles. And pass rush is going to be eluded, and the pass is going to be incomplete. So it'll be incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th and 6, and now Green Bay will go for the field goal. So Crosby nailed his first field goal, 49 yards. See what he can do here. 4-6, and this one is going to be equally as good, only a 23-yarder this time. And that makes it a 1-point game now, so Packers are only down by 1 now, 7-6. So Crosby to kick off. And this is going to be good coverage by the Packers. J.R. Reed back with the kickoff return. And it's going to be a short gain of 8 yards after a 71-yard kick. So the Packers will have it deep in their own end zone, zone into 7. And that's where they'll start. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left till halftime. All right, McNabb back with a short pass. Collins on the coverage, and pass will be incomplete. Good coverage by Collins for the Packers. McNabb back to pass again. A.J. Hawk on the coverage. And it's going to be complete to Westbrook. And it'll be a gain of 5. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5 at their own 12. Another short pass by McNabb. Packers in the nickel formation. Pass intended for Brown, and it's going to be complete for a gain of 5. It's going to be close, so they're going to have to measure. And it's going to be a first down. Guess he didn't have to measure on that one. So 1st and 10 at their own 17. Westbrook with a sweep left. Hawk on the coverage again, and that's going to be a loss. So Hawk tackles him with a line behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2. So that brings up 2nd and 12. So, long pass now for McNabb. Big B on the coverage downfield. And McNabb will get sacked as nobody was open. So sacked by Pittman for a loss of 14. Actually, Nick, is sacked by Nick Barnett. So we got 3rd and 26. So a medium pass now for McNabb. And he's sacked again. So McNabb sacked 2 times in a row. This time by Kabaja Viamila for a loss of 1. And it's going to be a safety. So McNabb gets tackled in the end zone for a safety to give Green Bay the lead 8-7. So Philadelphia will have to free kick it from their 20. We'll go back to kick it off. Well, to punt it. Pretty much free kick. And this is going to be poor coverage by Philadelphia, so Green Bay should end up with great field position. So it's going to be a 55-yard kick to the 25-yard line. And Woodson's back on the punt return. But it's only going to be a 4-yard return. You know, it was poor coverage. So Green Bay will have it. Now with the lead 8-7 after the safety. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 29. So Favre back with going for a long pass, trying to capitalize. And this is going to be complete to Jennings. Caught Philadelphia sleeping in that one for a big gain of 52 yards. So Green Bay in business at the Philadelphia 19. Favre back now with a medium pass. Looking for driver, and it's going to be complete. 13 yards. So driver takes it all the way to the 6-yard line. Another Packer 1st down. 6 minutes left till halftime. Grant with the inside right run. And it's going to be a 9-yard gain and a touchdown.
Touchdown!
So Grant in with a touchdown run. And since it's so early, we're just going to go for the 1 point anyway. And Green Bay takes advantage of the safety and goes down, marches down the field and scores a touchdown, and now lead at 15-7 over the Philadelphia Eagles. So Crosby back to kick it off again. Coverage will be good. 61-yard kick to the 9-yard line. Carl Buckholder on the return for the Eagles. And it's going to be a 16-yard gain. So they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Philadelphia down by 8 now. All right, so Ryan Westbrook on the carry. Sweep right. And Barnett is on the coverage for Green Bay, and he'll make a stop for no gain. Possible fumble here. And nope, no fumble. They said down by contact. So let him make it 2nd and 10. And this time, McNabb's going to go for the long pass. Al Harris on the coverage. And he will break it up. So 2nd and 10. Short pass now for McNabb. Green Bay in the dime. And blitzing. McNabb's going to have to get rid of it quick. And dumps it off to Westbrook for an 8-yard gain. So, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So make it 4th and 2, so Philadelphia will have to punt. So Roca back to punt for the Eagles. So it's going to be a 45-yard kick, but poor coverage. So it's punted to the 23-yard line. And he loses a yard. So 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line for the Packers. That's where the Packers will take over. So win with the inside run, inside left. And Gaithier on the coverage for Philadelphia. They'll hold him to 2 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Far back for a long pass. Dawkins on the coverage. And it's going to be complete to Lee. Donald Lee. 38 yards. Another big pass play for the Packers. And a 1st down. In Eagle territory at the 38-yard line. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Till halftime. Far back with another long pass. Dawkins on the coverage again. And this time it's incomplete. As we gotta fix our field here. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Green Bay with the run. Jackson has the ball. Inside right. College trying to get the block. And he's unable to get the block, so it's just going to be a short 2-yard gain by Jackson. So that'll bring up a 2-minute warning now. So 3rd down and 8 now. And it's going to be a 5-yard gain. So to bring up 4th and 3, 31-yard line. This is about where Crosby kicked the kick last time. I think we're going to go for the field goal again. Crosby's feeling pretty good about himself. 48-yard field goal this time attempt. Ooh, this one would have been good from 61 yards. So Crosby has a great leg. Nails his 3rd field goal. This one from 48 yards, so a 48, a 49, and I think a 23. Along with the safety and the touchdown. We'll put the Green Bay Packers on top 18-7 now. Crosby will kick it off. Crosby's been doing everything today for the Packers. And this one is going to be a 59-yard kick. Poor coverage by Green Bay. See what Buckhalter can do with that. See if he can take advantage. And it'll be a 19-yard return. So it kicks it to the 11, 19-yard return. So Philadelphia will have it now 1st and 10 at the 30 with 2 minutes left. 1:50. So surprisingly, they're going to go with the run. Rigby with the coverage for Green Bay. Be a short 3-yard gain. So it'll be up 2nd and 7. So a minute and 10 seconds. Green Bay is going to have to start. Philadelphia's going to start using their timeouts now. So 1-5. Tramon Williams on the coverage on the short pass. And it's going to be complete to Westbrook again. For 6 yards. So we make it 3rd and 1 as Philadelphia will spend their first timeout. So 1 minute left until halftime. Philadelphia with a 3rd and 1 situation at their own 39. And they will run for it here. 3 and 6. And Montgomery and Hawk on the coverage will converge and throw him for a loss. So that will force Philadelphia to punt, and Green Bay is now going to take a timeout. Seeing the opportunity here. Philadelphia will punt now. I see what happens. Every time I move this, it moves this down. Alright. So 4-5. So rock it back to punt for Philadelphia. And it's going to be poor coverage by the Eagles. So 43-yard punt, punted to the 19-yard line. And it will be a loss of 4. So it's going to be at the 15-yard line. That's when Green Bay will take over. So not great field position. Alright, so 40 seconds left until halftime. Favre back with a quick pass. Ramsey with the catch, but it's going to be a loss of 3. And Packers would just let the clock run out here. So at halftime, it's the Green Bay Packers 18 and the Philadelphia Eagles 7. So Philadelphia will receive the kickoff at the start of the second half. Alrighty, so Philadelphia will receive the kickoff. Just went and checked on Mr. Brody. He's snoozing away, watching the actual Packers Cincinnati game. So alright. So Philadelphia will start with down by 11, 18-7 here at halftime. I'll take a look at the stats as soon as we kick off here. So it's Crosby to kick off. And it's going to be another booming kick. And coverage will be good by Green Bay. Carl Buckhalter will return it for the Eagles. And it'll be a 13-yard gain. So kicked it to the goal line. So Philadelphia will start their own 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's check out some statistics here. Let's check out the scoring summary. So Mason Crosby kicked a 49-yard field goal to start the scoring off. Actually, that's yes. And Brian, actually, that's a yeah, that's right. And Philadelphia scored a touchdown, a 31-yard pass from McNabb to Westbrook. In the second quarter, Mason Crosby kicked a field goal at 7-10 to put Philadelphia lead just 7-6. And then there was a safety on McNabb tackling the end zone to give Green Bay an 8-7 lead. And then Green Bay capped off another touchdown drive, with a Ryan Grant 6-yard run. Crosby the kick. So that put up Green Bay 15-7, and then Crosby had a 48-yard field goal at 2:10 remaining to give Green Bay an 18-7 lead, which is where we sit right now. Stat comparison here. Packers with 11 first downs, Eagles with 8. Third down conversions 3 for 8 for the Eagles, 2 for 7 for the Packers. Fourth down conversions, Packers were 1 for 1. Eagles did not attempt one. 116 total yards for the Eagles, 224 for the Packers. 14 rushing yards for the Eagles, 57 for the Packers. 102 passing yards for the Eagles, and 167 for the Packers. 2 sacks for the Eagles. Eagles were sacked twice by Green Bay. One of them leading to the safety. 3 field goals by the Packers. And 1 touchdown for each team. Penalties. 2 penalties for 18 yards for the Eagles, and 1 penalty for 20 yards for the Packers. And 1 takeaway for the Eagles. And a turnover for the Packers. Time of possession, about even, 14-10 for the Eagles and 15-50 for the Packers. Alright, so let's get back to gameplay here. So 1st and 10 at their own 13. The Eagles will start off with the ball here in the second half. Down by 11. Yards by Carl. Yep. Okay. All right. So Westbrook will start with a run sweep left. Curtis with the block for the Eagles, and that will be no gain. And possible penalty here. Penalty is going to be in the offense, and it will be offensive holding. So Green Bay will accept that. So that'll make it 1st down and 16 yards to go at their own 7. So it's just a 6-yard penalty. That's weird. Okay, so it'll be 1st and 16 now from their own 7. So McNabb back to pass, medium pass. Green Bay is in the nickel. And pass will be incomplete. So make it 2nd and 16. Westbrook with a run inside right. And that will be a 6-yard gain, as Jackson had a good block on that one, the center. So short pass now for McNabb. And pass rush is eluded, so McNabb will scramble. Oop, I meant to do the running card. There we go. And it's going to be a scramble for McNabb. And it'll be a 3-yard gain. Possible fumble here, though. Nope. He holds on to the ball. And that will bring up 4th and 7. So Philadelphia will be forced to punt. as they go 3 and out. So Roca back to punt for the Eagles. And it's going to be no fair catch as it's caught at the punted to the 48-yard line. Blackman with the return for Green Bay. And it's going to be a 7-yard return. So Green Bay will have it 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 45-yard line. So Favre sets up shot 1st and 10 at the Eagle 45-yard line. We'll go with the medium pass. And coverage is good, so he's going to have to scramble. And that's going to be a 2-yard gain for Favre. So it'll bring up 2nd and 8. Favre back with a long pass now. McKeedle on the McKell on the coverage. And that'll be incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd and 8 now. Favre back with a long pass. Hansen on the coverage. And that's incomplete, as Hansen breaks it up. So we're at 4th and 8. So Green Bay will have to punt. 3 and out for them. So Joe Ryan back with the punt. And so it's going to be punted to the 2-yard line of Philadelphia, and it's going to be no return, as that's where the ball dies. So Green Bay will down it at the Philadelphia 2. So Philadelphia takes over 1st and 10 from their own 2, deep in their own territory. Down by 11 still. Touchback. It's a change of possession though. Okay. Alright, so Westbrook now with the carry. And he'll get run for 6 yards to the right. So Westbrook will get another carry to the right again. Papinga on the coverage. And it looks like he'll break one through. He'll break one through for 18 yards. So big gain for Westbrook, even though it says only a short gain. Big gain there in my eyes. And a 1st down, more importantly. So they have it 1st and 10 now at their own 26. So got themselves some breathing room now. So McNabb with the quick pass. And pass rush is eluded, and it falls incomplete. So they bring up 2nd and 10. Now with another quick pass. Campman on the coverage. And it's going to be complete to Westbrook. So Westbrook's making all kinds of plays today for the Eagles. And 3-yard gets the 3-yard gain there on that one. So it'll bring up 3rd and 7. Now with the medium pass, Green Bay in the nickel. Woodson on the coverage. And pass rush was eluded, but it's broken up by Woodson. And Philadelphia will be forced to punt. It's 4th and 7. All right, so they punt from their own 29-yard line. So we'll go back to punt. And it's going to be a punt to the 31. Sorry, punt to the 40. 31-yard punt to the 40-yard line with no return. So that's where the Packers will take over on their own 40-yard line, up by 11. Favre with a short pass. And it's just going to be a short 1-yard completion by Wynn. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Another short pass by Favre. Spikes with the coverage. And that'll be incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. So medium pass now by Favre. And he is going to scramble. He'll scramble for 6 yards. Ooh, it's going to be a fumble. Fumble by Favre here. Let's see what happens. And Green Bay is able to get it back. So it'll be 4th and 2 now. As Green Bay is lucky to get that one back. That would have set up Philadelphia in pretty good field position. Not really an injury, but I guess that's considered just a run there. So 4th and 2, Green Bay will be forced to punt again. Yeah, it moves down every time I do that. Alright, so Joe Ryan back with the punt. Poor coverage by Green Bay this time. It's going to be a 72-yard punt, though, with no return. So it'll be a touchback. So Philadelphia will begin 1st and 10 at their own 20. Down by 11. 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Alright, so McNabb back with a quick pass. And it's going to be a 7-yard completion to Westbrook. So it'll bring up 2nd and 3. And quick pass by McNabb again. Pickett on the coverage. And Westbrook again with the completion. Again for 7 yards, but possible penalty on the play. And no penalty as it's a 1st down. So Philadelphia now with the 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Buckhalter with the inside left run. Bigby and Hawk on the coverage. While blocking, make the tackle for Green Bay after only a short 2-yard gain. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Barnett will be on the coverage for Green Bay. McNabb back to pass. And he's got a completion to basket for just 2 yards, though, as Barnett was there on the coverage. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6 now. And what they're going to try to run here. 1, 2. And Hermans will be blocking the left guard. And not a very good block, as he's caught for a loss. So that'll bring up 4th and 7. And the Eagles will have to punt, so neither team really moving the ball that well in the second half so far. So we'll come back to punt again for Philadelphia. And it's going to be a punted to the 15-yard line, but it's going to be poor coverage. Woodson on the punt return for Green Bay. And it'll be a 7-yard return, so they'll have it for Green Bay. Will set up shot, 1st and 10 at their own 22. All right, so far back with a long pass, trying to catch the Philadelphia off guard. And it's incomplete. 10 for Jennings. So I was going to try another deep pass here. Philadelphia now in the nickel. Hansen with the coverage. And it looks like this one's going to be complete to James Jones for a big gain of 56 yards. So Favre hits Jones for a 56-yard gain. So Green Bay set up shot now at the Philadelphia 22-yard line. Favre will continue to pass. Goes for a medium pass now. Sheldon Brown on the coverage, who had a big interception before. It's led to Philadelphia's only score of the day. It's going to be a completion to Robinson for 17 yards. So 1st and goal now at the 5-yard line for the Packers, so they're in business again. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Grant. It's going to be inside right. College with the block up front. And it's going to be a loss of 2. So to make it 2nd and goal at the 7. Favre will go back to pass. And pass rush is eluded, and the pass is incomplete. So I make it 3rd and 7. Medium pass now. Looking for the open receiver in the end zone. Pass rushes on. Spikes on the coverage. And he eludes the pass, but that's going to be incomplete. So that'll make it 4th and 7. So Philadelphia holds them to a field goal attempt. And go for the field goal. So Crosby will go for the field goal again, trying to get his 4th field goal of the day. This time it's going to be just a short chip shot, 24 yards. And again, this one's through with no problem. And if there's a penalty on the play, it's going to be against the defense. This could be enough for a first down, possibly. Let's see what it is. 15. And no, just offsides. Encroachment. We're going to accept the penalty and see what happens here. So that'll make it 4th and 3. We're still going to go for the field goal. Hopefully that won't affect it. It's just a 20-yard field goal now, so he should get this one with no problem. This is pretty much automatic. Yeah, he can't miss this one. Alright, so now Green Bay extends the lead to 21-17, so a 2-touchdown lead for the Packers after the field goal, 4th field goal of the day by Crosby. So they got 21 the unconventional way. And Crosby will bat the kickoff with 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Green Bay in full command. J.R. Reed back to return the kickoff for the Eagles. And it's going to be a kick to the 2-yard line. It's going to be a 32-yard return. 33-yard return to the 35, but the possible penalty. And it's going to be a kickoff penalty by the return team. And it's going to be a dead ball foul. Personal foul, so Green Bay will accept that one. And Philadelphia will have it at their own, back to their own 20. And that's why they will take over. So Philadelphia now down by 14. Has the ball with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Now we'll be back for medium pass. A.J. Hawk on the coverage for Green Bay. And that'll pass will be incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Now back to pass again, this time a quick pass. And that one's broken up by Hawk again. So to bring down, we have 3rd and 10. As time winds down here in the third quarter. And a medium pass this time by McNabb. It's going to be complete to Kevin Curtis. And this should be enough for a first down. And it is. So Philadelphia gets a first down. Their 11th of the day. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 31. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook on the run. Should be the last play of the quarter. Andrews with the block. It'll be a 4-yard gain. Oh, but another penalty this time on the defense. And that'll be illegal contact. We will accept that. 10 yards assessed for their own 31-yard line. And another Eagle first down. So 1st and 10 at their own 41 now. So we get one more play in the quarter at least. So Westbrook with the inside left run. Tapeth on the up front blocking for Westbrook. And he'll be held to a 2-yard gain. And that's going to do it for the quarter. So at the end of 3, it's It's Green Bay 21 and Philadelphia 7. And so 2nd and 8. McNabb back to pass. Green Bay showing blitz, and the nickel showing blitz though. Barnett, the key for the Green Bay Packers. So it's going to be complete though to Curtis for 13 yards. So Philadelphia moving the ball in this drive. So I'll have it 1st and 10 now in Green Bay territory at the 44-yard line. As the ball goes out of bounds. The runner goes out of bounds, stopping the clock. Westbrook with the run inside left. Green Bay expecting the pass. They make the stop after only a gain of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9. Now back to pass again. 6-4. And he is sacked again. 3rd sack, I think will be 3rd sack of the day for McNabb. Loses 9 on that play, so that'll bring up 3rd and 18. He's sacked and goes out of bounds. So that'll bring up 3rd and 18 now. So he's going to go back for a medium pass. Green Bay playing in the dime. And 6-2. So that's going to be a 17-yard gain, so it'll be 1 yard shy. Will they go for it? I think they almost have to. They own 35. I think we got to go for it. Down by 2 scores. Down by 1 score, we probably wouldn't. But down by 2 scores, down by 14 points, I think we got to go for it now. Let's go for it. Philadelphia is going to gamble here, especially on the road. They're going to go for it. So Westbrook with the run. Green Bay defending with the run. Got Barnett and Williams up on the line. And it looks like this is going to be enough for a 1st down. 3-yard gain. Westbrook gets the 1st down. Keep the drive alive. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the 32-yard line for the Eagles. So Westbrook on the run inside right. And it's going to be a loss of 1, but there's a possible penalty on the play. And it's going to be a penalty on the offense, though. So what was that play? 1st and 10 there? Let's see. 66. So it's going to be a dead ball foul, so we'll accept that penalty. So that'll be 2nd and 26 now at the 48-yard line. So backs him up a bit there. So now back with the medium pass. And it's going to be complete to Curtis. 2, 4. And it'll be complete for 14 yards, so they get half of it back. So that'll make it 3rd and 12. Definitely four down territory for the Eagles. Well, not definitely, but probably will be. 2, 3. And that pass is incomplete. Let's see. So that'll set up 4th and 12. That's kind of a long way. This is still 12 minutes and 20 seconds, so that's kind of like a long way. A field goal really doesn't do us much good, so. Still going to be 2 scores regardless. Well, actually, yeah, field goal might not be bad for us because that way it'd still be a touchdown and a field goal after this. So we're going to go for the field goal here. Ooh, 51-yard field goal, so by Akers. So let's see, depending upon what the roll is. So 5-2. 5-1 would have been good, but a 5-2 is going to be no good. Oop, there's a penalty on the play. It's on the kick, though. So I think we're going to decline this one, as the kick was no good. So we'll decline it.
No good.
And it'll be 1st and 10, Green Bay. So Philadelphia's unable to score, and Green Bay will take over at their own 41-yard line. So with a short field. $12-10 left in the game. Any score of any kind would pretty much seal away the game for the Packers, but we'll see. 3-5. So Jackson with the run. They're going to keep it on the ground, trying to eat up the clock here. So that's going to be a 4-yard gain. Possible penalty here, though. So it's going to be against the offense. Let's see. So it'll be a personal foul. So the Eagles will accept that. Back them up. So it'll be 1st and 25 now at their own 26. So Favre now with the medium pass. Shepard on the coverage for Philadelphia. And Favre is forced to scramble. And he'll be held to just a 1-yard gain. Possible fumble here. Oh, it is a fumble. And it's going to be covered by Philadelphia. So Philadelphia is still alive. So Hansen comes up with the fumble and returns it 3 yards. So Philadelphia set up shop now at 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 24-yard line. So all is not done for the Eagles. So McNabb and the Eagles offense comes onto the field. McNabb with the quick pass here. And it's going to be a scramble by Westbrook. I mean a completion of Westbrook by Hawk on the coverage. However, he's going to be caught in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. So Philadelphia going the wrong way here. Possible fumble. No fumble, I guess, on the play. Ooh, should have put 30 more seconds on there. I'll have to add 30 seconds there somewhere. I mean, I'll subtract 30 more seconds. So medium pass now for McNabb. 6-5. So that'll be incomplete. So now I'll just do 40 seconds instead of 10 seconds. There we go. Okay. So that'll make up 3rd and 14 for the Eagles. Definitely 4-down territory down this far, I would think. We'll see. So 6-5. Harris on the coverage. And that will be incomplete. I guess it's not that much difference in time, so we're going to go for the field goal again. So we have 4th and 14. So we're going to go for the field goal here. So this time it's going to be a 45-yard field goal. So 6-5. This time it'll be good from 47 yards. So Akers is in. Alright, so field goal for the Eagles. Makes the game now 21-10, so a 2-score game here. It's time only one score can be a touchdown. The other one can be a field goal instead of 2 touchdowns. So it does kind of make sense. Still lots of time. Still 10 minutes and 50 seconds left. So the Eagles need a couple of stops on defense now, or a stop to start it off with. All right, so Akers back to kick off for the Eagles after that field goal. Now trail it by 11. And it's going to be poor coverage after a 63-yard kickoff. Jermon Williams kick to the 7-yard line. Williams with the return. And this is going to be a 17-yard return. So they'll have it at the 20-yard line. And that's where the Packers will take over. So Ryan Grant with a run inside right. Packers trying to take some time off the clock here. 4-4. Patterson on the coverage. And there'll be no gain. Second and 10. Favre with a quick pass here. Bunkley on the coverage. And it's going to be Wynn is going to with the completion of Wynn. And it's going to be complete for 7 yards. So make it 3rd and 3. So they're going to go for an outside run here by Jackson. And Bunkley will make the stop for no gain. So that'll make it 4th and 3. Oh, it's out of bounds too, so that'll stop the clock. So Green Bay will be... Philadelphia forces a 3 and out, and they got the clock stopped. So Ryan back to punt. And it's going to be a kick to the 38-yard line, no return. So Philadelphia will have it in good field position at their own 38-yard line. Needing 2 scores. One of them has to be a touchdown. All right, so 666 here. McNabb back with a short pass. Barnett on the coverage. And it's going to be complete to Curtis for 7 yards. So to make it 2nd and 3. Another short pass by McNabb. It's time to Avant. And this one will complete for 3 yards and close to a first down. And it is. So first down for the Eagles. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. So long pass this time by McNabb. 4-6. Jermon Williams on the coverage. And he's sacked. So McNabb is sacked. A loss of 8 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 18 from their own 40 now. McNabb will be back with a medium pass now. Al Harris on the coverage. And he's sacked once again. So McNabb is sacked. I think that's at least the 5th sack of the day. So the Packers are getting to him, no problem. Another 8-yard loss. So that'll make it 3rd and 26 now. Definitely 4-down territory now. 6-2. Ooh, another pass rush here. And this time he eludes it, but the pass is incomplete. So that'll make it 4th and 26. Ouch. They're on 32. Still got all 3 timeouts. Maybe it isn't. Maybe we don't have to go for it now because Green Bay will get it at our 32 if we don't make it. So let's punt this one away and hope for another quick 3 and out. We can pin them back deep in their own zone. 2-1. Oh, poor coverage again, though. 2-1. So let's punt it to the 19-yard line. Woodson ready to return. And be a 13-yard return to the 32. So Philadelphia open for a quick 3 and out here. So they can get the ball back or turnover or something. Alright, so far back with a quick pass. It's going to be complete to Grant. Putt for no gain. So clock winding down fast. Clock is the enemy for the Eagles now. So 3-2. Run by Jackson, sweep left. Trent Cole in the coverage. And it'll be a 4-yard gain. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6, so a big 3rd down play here. Looks like they're going to try to run it. Grant again on the inside left. And it looks like they're going to hold them. Cole and Spikes on the tackle. So a gain of 3, they needed 6, so to make it 4th and 3. And no, we can't call a timeout yet. So we're going to punt. So Ryan back to punt for the Packers. Another 3 and out forced by the Eagles. So the Eagles defense has kept them in this game, giving them a chance. Good coverage this time by Green Bay, downfield. Now fronted to the 12-yard line. And good coverage, so no return. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds left for the Eagles. McNabb starting at their own 12-yard line. Got to go. You need a touchdown and a field goal, at least. Keep this game going. So 6-1. It's going to be a short pass. Scramble by McNabb. Good coverage downfield. 4-5. And it'll be a 3-yard gain. So I'll bring up 2nd and 7. Oh, he's out of bounds. He gets out of bounds, though. So I'll stop the clock with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. So medium pass now by McNabb. Harris on the coverage. It'll be a completion to Curtis. And that will be a 1st down with a gain of 11. So 1st down Philadelphia at their own 26. And he gets out of bounds too. So another medium pass from McNabb. And quarterback scrambles. And he's held to just a 1-yard gain. So approaching the 2-minute warning here. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. So they can stop the clock 4 times. So McNabb with a long pass now. Green Bay playing in the dime. Collins on the coverage. And that pass is incomplete. That'll stop the clock. So it'll bring up 2nd, 3rd and 9. Medium pass now for McNabb. Pass rushes on. And quarterback scrambles again. And that'll be just a 3-yard gain. And it'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So we got to go for it. No choice here. So this is the ball game right here. So it'll be 4th and 6. So they need 6 to keep this drive going and the game going and to keep their hopes alive. Big B on the coverage. Going to be a long pass from McNabb. And this looks like it's going to be complete to Jason Avant. And it's going to be a big gain of 26 yards. And Green Bay will burn their first timeout. Oh, I should have wasted the timeout there. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to be Green Bay. There you go. Okay. So Philadelphia burns their first timeout. So they have it at the Green Bay 44-yard line. They need 2 scores here, a touchdown and a field goal. Hopefully they can get the touchdown over with first. And then they'll have to go for the onside kick. So McNabb with the short pass now. Green Bay playing in the dime. And Lewis will make the catch. He's been pretty quiet today. However, he does not get anywhere. Oh, it's going to be fumbled and recovered by Green Bay. So Lewis fumbles the ball after the catch. And Green Bay recovers. So that could be the ball game right there. So Green Bay will take over with only 1:40 left. Ugh. So that's like kills Philadelphia's hopes there. So Green Bay will just try to run out the clock now. And their own ball, the ball at their own 44-yard line, with only 1:40 left. And Philadelphia with only 2 timeouts left. 2-1-1. And it's dropped for a loss, so Philadelphia will use their second timeout. Alright. Looks like Favre's going to try a quick pass here. Surprisingly. Grant back. It's going to be a pass to Grant. Looks like it's going to be a completion. And just 3 yards. So Philadelphia will burn their last timeout. So 3rd and 11 now. Medium pass now for Favre. And that'll be incomplete. So to bring up 4th and 11. Green Bay will punt. Ryan will be back to punt. And it's going to be good coverage by Green Bay. And it's going to be a fair catch at the 11-yard line. No time goes off the clock there. So Philadelphia has it at their own 10-yard line. They need 2 scores in 1:10 with no timeouts left. So not looking good for the Eagles. So McNabb's going to try a short pass here. I don't know why he's only trying a short pass, but... two-yard gain. So I'm going to assume that they're going to go with a hurry-up offense. So we'll take off 20 seconds there. Can't try these short passes. Got to go for the long pass. All right. So Philadelphia with the long pass here, 4-3. And that will be incomplete. So it'll bring up 4th down. Sorry, 3rd down. So I guess we can go with the medium pass, 6-5. And that'll be incomplete. So Philadelphia down to the last play possibly. We got 4th and 8. I guess we'll go medium pass again. 40 seconds left in the game. So 3-6. That's going to be complete. 3-1. However, it's only for a yard. And that will be it. As Philadelphia turns it over on downs. And that Green Bay can just run out the clock now. And they will do a kneel down here. And that will end the game. So the Green Bay Packers beat the Philadelphia Eagles by a score of 21-10. Not really that close. So only 3 points of scoring in the second half. Philadelphia scored a field goal, but that was it. The Green Bay defense held. Favre was 251 yards passing. Grant was 33 yards rushing. Jennings 71 yards receiving for the Green Bay. For Philadelphia, 237 yards passing from McNabb. Westbrook with 44 yards rushing and 95 yards receiving. As we save our stats here. And let's check out the box score. So McNabb 27 for 45 for 237 yards and a touchdown. Brett Favre 18 for 34 for 251 yards and an interception. Westbrook 44 yards and 16 carries, average 2.8. McNabb 4 carries for 10 yards, 2.5, and Buckwalter 3 for 6 for an average of 2.0. Grant 9 rushes for 33 yards, 3.7 yards average, and a touchdown. Jackson 6 rushes for 29 yards, 4.8 yards per carry. Favre 5 carries for 8 yards, 1.6 yards per carry. Wynn 3 carries for -2 yards. And Morency 1 carry for a -2 yards. As far as receptions go, we have Westbrook 12 receptions for 95 yards, 7.9 yard average, 1 touchdown. Curtis 6 yards for 73 yards. Haskett 3 receptions for only 5 yards. Avant 2 catches for 29 yards. Smith 1 catch for 4 yards. Seelick 1 for 26 yards. Oops. Lewis 1 catch for 0 yards, and Brown 1 catch reception for 5 yards. For the Green Bay Packers, Donald Lee 3 receptions for 50 yards, average 16.7. Grant 3 catches for 2 yards. Driver 2 catches for 25 yards. Jennings 2 catches for 71 yards. Morency 2 catches for 3 yards. Jones 2 catches for 59 yards. Wynn 2 catches for 8 yards. Martin and Robinson each with a catch. One for Martin for 16 yards and Robinson for 17 yards. Mason Crosby was excellent for the Packers. 4 for 4 in field goals attempt with a long of 49 with an extra point. 13 points on the day. Akers was 1 for 2 in field goals, a long of 45 and an extra point. Roca was 9 punts for the Eagles for 42.2 yards, along at 55. Ryan was 6 punts for average of 45 yards, 3 inside the 20, along at 49. Buckholder 4 for 65 for Philadelphia, 16.2 yards and kickoff returns. Reed 2 for 21. Williams for the Packers was 2 returns for 37 yards, 18.5 yards. And Robinson 1 big return for 53 yards. Punt returns for Philadelphia, Mahey 1 for no yards. And for the Packers, Woodson 3 for 24 yards and Blackman 3 for 2 yards. And Brown for the Eagles had an interception. And Packers defense, excellent. Barnett with 2 sacks, Campman with 2 sacks, and Baja Biamila 1 sack. And that is pretty much it for your stats there. It's your scoring summary. And most of the scoring in the first half. Team stats. First downs. Take a look at all this. Kind of total yards. 257 for the Eagles, 317 for the Packers. Rushing yards, 60 for the Eagles, 66 for the Packers. So not much on the ground for either team. 197 passing yards for the Eagles, 251 for the Packers. 5 sacks. The Eagles were sacked 5 times. Penalties, 6 for 58 for the Eagles and 3 for 45 for the Packers. Time of possession pretty even, but in favor of the Eagles. So that is it. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from High Ground Gaming. My co-host, Mr. Brody, has decided, I guess, to snooze away the afternoon. So thank you for joining me. And we will see you on the next Inside Blitz football game. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.